Ladakh is renowned for its ancient and unbroken Buddhist heritage, for possessing some of the finest examples of the Buddhist art, architecture, culture, and for being blessed with the numerous monasteries, many endowed with rare and precious Buddhist philosophical texts, thangkas, religious artifacts. As a tribute to this rich Buddhist heritage, the Mahabodhi International Meditation Center, in collaboration with other key stockholders, organized and hosted the first, second, and the third International Festival of the Buddhist Heritage of Ladakh in the year 2012, 2013, 2014, respectively. These festivals were attended by eminent political, social, religious leaders, teachers from all over the world, and were highly successful in meeting their objectives. The success of these festivals over the past years and their importance at the time of the rapid social change across Ladakh fostered a deep sense of determination and created awareness among all those who attended. And the decision was taken that this international festival should be made an annual feature in the calendars of Mahabodhi International Meditation Center and Ladakh. Honoring the commitment of the highest functionaries and maintaining the objective of promoting peace and understanding in the world, this year the International Festival of the Buddhist Heritage of Ladakh has been organized yet again with a great effort and enthusiasm. The main objective of the festival, as it has been in previous year, is to promote an understanding and appreciation of both the diverse ethnic culture of Ladakh with its various tribal communities that live in peace and harmony alongside one another, and its ancient, vibrant Buddhist heritage with a focus on its rich artistic legacy and the profound social philosophy that has inspired it. The festival continues to inspire all of us through public talks by eminent masters, scholars, seminars, ethnic expositions, Buddhist films, cultural performance, and photographic exhibition, handicrafts, and so on and so forth. The festival also strives to cultivate a cohesive cultural relationship and broader understanding among the Buddhist countries by providing a congenial stage for the wide spectrum of the interactions and cooperation, and by promoting spiritual tourism in the land where spirituality is a core component of its social structures. The highlight of this year's festival includes a seminar on the sustainable and responsible tourism, seminar on the historical heritage of Ladakh, special public talk on the empowerment of women of Ladakh, jointly delivered by Dr. Kiran Bedi, the first woman IPS officer, and Mrs. Helena Norbeck-Hott, the founder and director of the Local Future International Society of Ecology and Culture, Pujya Sadhvi Bhagwati Saraswati, the founder, Divine Shakti Foundation, and Mrs. Kiran Bali, the Global Council Chairperson, United Religious Initiative, UK, and Mrs. Sarla Sevang, the President Lay Mahila Mandal. Yoga session with the world-renowned yoga guru Pujya Swami Ramdev Ji Maharaj, meditation classes, tours to various historic and cultural sites, including the numbers of ancient monasteries of Ladakh, a symbolic and a profound ritual mass dance performed by the venerable monks of the Himis Monastery, a rare Thangka exhibitions at the historic Spituk Monastery, a visit to historic and sacred Masjid Shah Hamdan Sheikh, a cultural performance by local and international artists, especially from Thailand, establishment of the High Altitude Herbal Garden, establishment of the Interfaith Project, the Global Interfaith Wash Lines Jiva, the presentation of the IFBHL 2015 awards to prominent dignitaries and personalities for their outstanding contribution, International Buddhist Film Festival, and the art and photograph exhibitions. a purpose for the constructions of the international airport in Ladakh for the convenience of tourists. I, on behalf of the organizing committee and the entire Ladakh community, I thank you, Your Royal Highness, from the depth of my heart for being so kind and sparing your very precious time in attending this festival.
परम पूज्य श्री स्वामी रामदेव जी महाराज and Acharya Balkrishna ji Maharaj. Our most dynamic and dedicated cabinet minister, a very honest man, our Honorable Defence Minister, Shri Manohar Parrikar ji. I am very happy to be here today. I have seen Ladakh 15 years ago, then 10 years ago, and now again. So much change, and change for good. मुझे लगता है टाइम आ गया है लद्दाख का, और लद्दाख के थ्रू पूरे कल्चर को देखने का, पूरे विश्व में दिखाने का समय आ गया है. और उसका MOU, उसका ट्रांसफ़र ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी आज हुआ पतंजलि और DRDO और फिक्की के बीच में. मैं समझता हूँ ये बहुत ऐतिहासिक निर्णय है. इट्स ए ग्रेट बिगनिंग फॉर लद्दाख, इट्स अ ग्रेट बिगनिंग फॉर इंडिया एंड great beginning for the world. Why? Because now Ladakh is going to become from local to global. You are living in high altitudes, but keeping the high attitude about your culture, because we are talking about the heritage of Ladakh. The first thing is we have to honor our own culture. We have to keep high attitude about our culture, and we have to teach our culture to our children. What if? He has talked about so many things, our Honorable Councillor, but I want to share today one thing. But before the previous speakers talk about the peace, that he is the peace builder. Why peace is so important today? There are no other many choices are given today, because we are sitting in the land of Buddha. Either you can live in peace or live in pieces. Either you can have youth in your life or you can have a Buddha in your life. You have not many choices given. And because peace is very important, when you are in peace, you exude peace, you manifest peace, and you share peace. If you are not in peace, then what you share? Only pieces. Only pieces. And today, through the Buddhist heritage of Ladakh, I want to remind you, many other things will come, but always give priority to peace in your life, in your family life, and in community life. If peace is lost, everything will be lost. अंत में मेरी शुभकामनाएं आप सबके लिए, आपकी लैंड के लिए, और भूटान की यहाँ पर प्रिंसेस यहाँ पर है, और जिसने पूरे वातावरण को भूटान देश के थ्रू दिया है, एनवायरनमेंट का मैसेज दिया है. और लद्दाख ने भी, और आज के इस TOT ने भी एक मैसेज दिया है. इन 2 अरब्स नहीं, ना जाने कितनी अरब्स के रूप में ये पूरी धरती लद्दाख की एक दिन देखना. एक छोटी सी वैली नहीं, बल्कि पूरा लद्दाख अब जड़ी बूटियों से भर जाएगा.
हमें बहुत बड़ा गर्व है कि भारत में ही बोध गया में, बिहार में सिद्धार्थ गौतम बुद्ध जी को ज्ञान प्राप्ति हुई, और मानव के कल्याण का जो विचार है, विचार देने का काम बुद्धा ने किया है. तो हमारे बनते संघ सेना जी हर साल पूरे दुनिया के लोगों को यहाँ बुलाते हैं, और लद्दाख के लोग तो यहाँ रहते ही हैं. हमारे रामदेव बाबा जी जो मतलब पतंजलि चलाते हैं, योगा चलाते हैं, और 2500 साल पहले से अपने देश में मेडिटेशन जो है, ये गौतम बुद्धा के माध्यम से मतलब योग मेडिटेशन आया है. तो रामदेव बाबा जी भी यहाँ मौजूद है. एक तो हमें बहुत बड़ी खुशी है कि ये बुद्धिस्ट हेरिटेज ऑफ लद्दाख, हिमालय यहाँ पूरा भरा हुआ है. यहाँ पेड़ तो आते नहीं है, यहाँ पेड़ नहीं आते, लेकिन बुद्धा के विचार का पेड़ यहाँ जरूर घर घर में, गांव गांव में हिमालय के पर्वत पर है। मैं हिमालय का ऑक्सीजन लेने के लिए आया हूँ। मैं हिमालय का ऑक्सीजन लेने के लिए आया हूँ, लेकिन ऑक्सीजन कम है। जरूर ऑक्सीजन कम होगा, लेकिन बुद्ध के विचार का ऑक्सीजन लेकर मैं मुंबई जा रहा हूँ।
Your Excellency, Chief Guest Man Moha Pratap, Minister of Defense, Venerable Bhikkhu Sanghasena, Excellencies, distinguished Buddhist masters, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen. May I, first of all, express my immense pleasure at being here today to attend the inauguration of the 4th International Festival of Buddhist Heritage of Ladakh. I would like to extend my greetings to the people of Ladakh and to all the participants gathered here today from India and many other countries. I thank Venerable Sanghasena, founder and president of Mahabodhi International Meditation Center, and the organizers of the 4th International Buddhist Heritage of Ladakh for giving me this opportunity to be here today in this august gathering. I would like to express my deep appreciation to the state government of Jammu and Kashmir and to the Mahabodhi International Meditation Center for the warm and generous hospitality extended to me and my delegation. As you are all aware, Ladakh and Bhutan have noticeable historical similarities. We are both located in the mighty Himalayas and share a common Buddhist heritage from the earliest propagations of Buddhism in the Himalayas and beyond. Despite being separated by a considerable distance, Bhutan and Ladakh developed close ties which were at its height during the time of Shabdung Ngawang Namgyal and King Singye Namgyal of Ladakh in the early 17th century. This close relationship was further strengthened in the early 18th century when King Nyingma Namgyal, grandson of Singye Namgyal, invited Jamgang Ngawang Gyaltsen to Ladakh to become the priest and head lama of Takna Monastery. Jamgang Ngawang Gyaltsen took 3 months to travel from Bhutan to Ladakh through Tibet and remained here for 6 years. After that, many Bhutanese lamas held the post of head lama of Takna Monastery. King Nyingma Namgyal sent his younger brother, Prince Ngawang Tenzin Nobu, to Bhutan to join the central monastery body of Bhutan. He served as Leban in the central monastery body, and he later became the Chela or head lama of Rimpong Dzong in Paro, and eventually rose to become the 8th Je Khenpo, the religious head of Bhutan, in which position he held for 6 years. Today, many people from Ladakh visit Bhutan on pilgrimage, and many Bhutanese also visit Ladakh. The Mahabodhi International Meditation Center of Ladakh has undertaken many noble activities since it was established 30 years ago. I deeply appreciate and admire your endeavors, not only in the field of meditation and spirituality, but also in social work such as education for monks and nuns, boys and girls, humanitarian services like healthcare facilities, building homes for the elderly and destitute people, empowerment of women, and even in projects for sustainable development. It is indeed an inspiring example of compassion in action. I congratulate the founder and president, Venerable Bhikkhu Sanghasena, and the patrons and board members of the Mahabodhi International Meditation Center, and the dedicated staff for the noble works carried out by your organization. In the world of rapid economic growth and advanced technology, there is always a danger that we will lose our age-old traditions. This annual festival of Buddhist Heritage of Ladakh is very timely and important, not only to preserve and showcase the rich Buddhist heritage of Ladakh for the Ladakhans, but to share with it to the rest of the world. In today's globalized world, where market forces and consumerism is gaining strength by the day, it has become more necessary to balance them with greater knowledge, appreciation of the rich traditions and values that all nations have as their heritage. To ensure that our peoples enjoy a more wholesome quality of life, I would like to congratulate the Mahabodhi International Meditation Center, its collaborating agencies, Nava Nalanda Mahavira, Bihar, International Buddhist Confederation IBC, New Delhi, Ministry of Tourism, Government of Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh Autonomous Hill Development Council, Leh and others involved in this event for arranging yet another impressive international festival of Buddhist heritage of Ladakh. May the discussions and interactions of the participants over the next few days and the spirit of the festival promote greater peace, understanding and harmony for our world. I wish the 4th International Festival of Buddhist Heritage of Ladakh a great success. Thank you and Tesh Dili.
तो मेरे साथ बोलिए ओम बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि योगं शरणं गच्छामि। बोले भारत माता की, जोर से बोलो भारत माता की वंदे। तो भाई देखो, अब बोलने का काम बहुत हो गया है, अब करने की बारी है। एक तो जितने भी बनते हैं और जितने भी बंदे हैं सब मेरे जैसे पतले हो जाओ, इतने पतले हो जाओ कि तुम्हारा ऊपर से नीचे तक बॉडी का स्ट्रक्चर भी अच्छा होना चाहिए और भीतर का कैरेक्टर भी एकदम करेक्ट होना चाहिए। पतले कैसे होना? इतना होना। इतना अच्छा है ना। अब आप लोग कैसे घुमाओगे? आप लोग आगे से घुमाओ तो पीछे से घूमेगा, इतना नहीं होना। आज हमारे बड़े भाई उन्होंने सबको बोला योग करना, योग नहीं करोगे तो डॉक्टर बहुत लूटेगा। और इस युग के सबसे बड़े योगी भगवान बुद्ध हैं, तो आपको तो योगी होना ही है। भगवान बुद्ध तो बहुत बड़े योगी हैं। और योग और बुद्धिज्म ये दो डिफरेंट थिंग है ही नहीं। योग एंड बुद्धिज्म एक ही तत्व है। योग भी हमें शुद्ध करता है, और मैंने सुबह जैसे बोला, जो शुद्ध हो गया वो बुद्ध हो गया। जो शुद्ध हो जाता है शरीर से, इंद्रियों से, चित्त से, वो तो बुद्ध है। और संबोधि यही हमारा अल्टीमेट गोल है। शील, समाधि और प्रज्ञा ये उसी के भीतर घटित होंगे जो योग करेगा। आज यहां सुरक्षा और शांति, इसके साथ समृद्धि, तो सुरक्षा, शांति और समृद्धि के लिए ये बड़ा भव्य संगम हुआ है। और मुझे पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस है आदरणीय मनोहर पर्रिकर जी के नेतृत्व में इस पूरे लद्दाख से लेकर के माने चाइना बॉर्डर से लेकर के पाकिस्तान के पूरे बॉर्डर पर शांति भी होगी, समृद्धि भी होगी और सुरक्षा भी होगी। तीनों चीजें होंगी, शांति, समृद्धि और सुरक्षा। और उसके लिए एक लंबी चरणबद्ध कार्य ये करने के लिए प्रतिबद्ध है। मैं आज मुझे लगता है मनोहर पर्रिकर जी सबसे ज्यादा समय किसी स्टेज पर बैठे होंगे। इन्होंने भी आज रिकॉर्ड ब्रेकिंग किया है, एक बार जोरदार अभिनंदन है इनका। और मुझे लगता है हमारे जो प्रिंसेस ऑफ भूटान हैं आशी केशंग वांगमो वांगचुंग, उनको भी मैं प्रणाम करता हूं। वो भी एकदम योगी नहीं है, वो योगी, ये योग तो हमारे जीन्स में है। तो मैं अधिक न कहता हुआ, ये धरती का स्वर्ग लद्दाख, हेवन ऑन द अर्थ, ये लद्दाख है। मैं बहुत देर से आया, इसके लिए मुझे क्षमा करना, लेकिन अभी आगे आता रहूंगा। और मेरे को जो पहली बार मिले हमारे संघ सेना जी, तो बोले स्वामी जी आपने कभी अपने लेक्चर में ऐसा बोल दिया लेह लद्दाख में पैदा हो जाओगे, बड़ा दुर्गम स्थान है, तो उससे कुछ लोग नाराज हो गए। मुझे ऐसा लगता है लेह लद्दाख में पैदा होना सौभाग्य की बात है, ये तो भगवान की धरती है। धर्म की धरती है, सत्य की धरती है। तो कुछ भूल चुकाओ, 10-15 साल पहले की बात है, मुझे वो पता भी नहीं कब ऐसे विनोद में कब बोल दिया, तो उसके लिए क्षमा करना। आप और हम सब एक हैं। और आगे जो भी प्रोजेक्ट होंगे, ये हमारे बड़े खतरनाक आदमी हैं। इन्होंने जो बोला है, हम लद्दाख के लिए कुछ भी करना होगा तो सब कुछ करेंगे, आप सबके सहयोग से। आप सबको मेरा बहुत बहुत प्रणाम।
Second time I am attending Leh because I had heard about lot about this place, and over a period of time you will find that I will be visiting all the border areas quite frequently, right from northeast to the Kashmir border, Leh, Ladakh, everywhere I will be coming frequently because I want to experience myself what are the difficulties the troop face and what are the problems the local have. I agree entirely with you. In fact, that is my philosophy. What you said here is my philosophy, that border area people should be in sync or synchronized with the army or our forces so that the defense of the country becomes, मतलब आपको मालूम है कभी सीमेंट कंक्रीट देखा है, वो केवल सीमेंट डालेंगे ना तो टूट जाएगा. When the concrete is mixed with रेती, खड़ी and cement in right proportion, it becomes very powerful block. I want to have a powerful concrete block of local people, defense forces, and economy of the area, all into one powerful, strong block, which will ensure that the nation is well protected. I am aware you are actually the first line of defense. The first information will always come from people who stay on the border. So I want them to stay on the border. Now, how do they stay on the border? They stay on the border where no one likes to leave his house, however remote it may be. They stay on the border. Anyone stays at his home place, if his employment and economic interest is taken care, and he has better communication with the rest of the country. नहीं तो कोई नहीं जाता. No one likes to migrate. यहाँ से अच्छे जगह से वो दिल्ली या कोई सिटी के गंदगी में, जहाँ गंदगी ऐसी बहती रहती है, वहाँ जाने में किसी को मन नहीं करता. लेकिन मुझे लगता है इकोनॉमिक कंडीशंस कंपेल पीपल. सो हम लोग बना रहे हैं थोड़ा देर, मतलब नथिंग हैपन्स ओवरनाइट, थोड़ी देर में ये सब चीज़ें बनेगी. हम लोग बना रहे हैं इकोनॉमिक कम support system to the area so that defense of the country becomes stronger. इसमें today I realized DRDO has a lab here. I have told them already. You go ahead, रुको मत. You go ahead and put up the technology you have developed for the use of the people. I can tell you the cultural heritage of this place can get you lakhs of tourists. But you have used a very important word on your book. This 4th International Festival of Buddhist Heritage of Ladakh, it says sustainable and responsible tourism. Both important. I come from a place which is also known for tourism. I come from Goa. And what I realized that if you don't take care right at the beginning, and again I will like to indicate to you that it is outsiders who knows better about your place sometimes. So tourists know better, but they also bring a lot of wrong things. So you will have to ensure that area remains clean, and the tourism which comes here, because I am already seeing signs of decay, particularly unplanned construction of the market. Today morning I went to the mass of the army. Normally I stay in circuit house, but there was a program there, so I went to the army area. We went to the market and I realized it's already becoming congested. If you get another 2 or 3 lakh tourists, then the market won't be able to cater to that strength. There won't be any space for parking. There's no planning. Leh is developing without planning. This is my experience in Goa. I was chief minister for 8 years there and tried to correct many of the things. Managed to do some corrections like cleaning and all that. But it becomes very difficult to reverse the thing. With that, I think, with that advice, I will complete my speech provided you agree to clap the hardest. Thank you very much.